Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is Mega Man 3 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and for those of you who have played through it but never really known the story, well, here's the story. Dr. Wily has suddenly turned over a new leaf, and he and Dr. Light have created Gamma, a huge peacekeeping robot. In order to power Gamma, they have to mine for these energy crystals. And in order to get these energy crystals from wherever, they created 8 new robots. Only thing is, these 8 new robots have suddenly gone berserk, and now Mega Man is sent in to see what's going on and hopefully set everything straight. This is definitely in the vein of Mega Man's 1 and 2. Same great gameplay. Pretty much picks up where Mega Man 2 ended, kind of. And it definitely keeps the good gameplay going. It does get a little more difficult, but Mega Man 3, when played through, is a very rewarding game, so let's go ahead and get started. And right now, Mega Man is staring at us, but whenever we look at any of these robot masters here, he looks straight at them. We have 8 new robots, and I'm going to say it straight away, they are robot masters if their names ending in man aren't any indication. They are Spark Man, Snake Man, Needle Man, Hard Man, Top Man, Gemini Man, Magnet Man, and Shadow Man. Also, that graphical glitch, that little flickering right there above Shadow Man, I wouldn't exactly call it a glitch, more like a limitation. That is on the cartridge, just so you know. I'm going to start with Top Man because he is the easiest to beat with the arm cannon. So let's go ahead and pick him and away we go. And the controls are pretty simple, they're just like in the first 2 games. Left and right let you move around. A lets you jump, B lets you shoot the arm cannon. And there's also a new move that I'm going to show off sooner or later. Holding down and pressing the jump button lets you slide. This is the slide move that debuted in Mega Man 3, and we're definitely going to be taking advantage of it when the time comes. For now though, I just want to survive through here and not take a whole lot of damage. I'm also not going to spend too much time describing all the enemies here. I mean, we've seen the screw enemies, we got these guys that leap towards us, and these guys that shoot tops out of their stomachs, obviously from this stage. There we go. Wanted to see if I could hang off the very bottom of that ladder and shoot him from it, so that way I didn't have to deal with the top projectiles that he shot out. That would have been a terrible thing. And we could pick up that weapon energy, but we have no need for weapon energy. Not yet, though. This is the pause menu for selecting all of your weapons and items. Obviously, you can see how many lives you have on the first page, as well as how many energy tanks you have. Energy tanks do come back in this game, and you are able to pick up more than 4. Also, we have this thing called RC, and we have this red dot that shows up whenever we select it. When we press start, a coil comes out of him. A little spring just pops out of him. This is Rush. He debuts in this game as well. And by using him and the slide, we can get the energy, we can get the life, and we can get the weapon energy. And here, just walk off the edge. You will never run into that screw. Now we have a new enemy here, these little construction guys. These guys on little excavators, these little bulldozers, I guess you could call them. If I were to use Rush Coil here, leap up here, shoot these guys 3 times, I'll take that. I'll take that damage. I'll be healing it anyway. By going up there, we were able to get a 1-up, which I definitely want. You can never have too many of those. And the Metars come back, too. They don't always come at you. Sometimes they will shoot like a 3-way shot at you before coming after you, or Sometimes they'll just come after you. And remember the dog enemies from the second game? Well, now we have cats. They're not as ferocious this time around. They just shoot yarn balls at you. And only 2 can be on the screen at any given time. I may be going a little quick on the enemies, but I just really want to get into this game, you know? And we're gonna meet another cat here. Thankfully, the yarn balls go off the screen, and this guy shoots fleas at you. In case you were wondering what just came out of its back. You want to watch out for the spikes here as we try to get to this ladder here. We want to be careful. There we go. Want to jump at the side there and then make your move as soon as you're able to with this guy. And now we got the little spinning platforms. I'm going to wait for these things to reappear before I get on. If only we had the spinning Mega Man sprite from the 5th game. Would have made sense here. Sadly, it does not. But they're not too hard to traverse. You're just going to make sure you're on the edge when you jump to the next one. And now it's time for Top Man. Top Man sends 3 of these tops after you, then he spins towards you. And it's kind of random when he shoots forward just like that. It's kind of random. Sometimes he'll do it right away, sometimes he'll wait a few seconds. You want to watch him carefully. And when he's doing that spin, he's invulnerable. You have to jump over him as he goes to the other side of the room. And of course I use my slide to get away from the tops as soon as they home in on me. They do home in on your current position when they start moving. And there we go. Very, very easy Robot Master to take down. And of course, as always, we get a weapon. In this case, we get Top Spin. This is a rather interesting weapon. You sadly do not get to throw tops at your opponents like Top Man does. Instead, you have to jump into the air to use it, and when you do, you spin around. It's not a very useful weapon, but when it is useful, it's very, very good and gets the job done. Not a lot of opportunities where it will be, but the opportunities were quite good. And that is your password right there. You now have a 6x6 grid this time around for the passwords. Right now you have a dot on A3 and C5. As you can see, there's more stuff to do here than in Mega Man 2. And I'm going to go ahead and go with Magnet Man next. He's a little tougher to beat with the Mega Bus. This isn't 4 yet. I meant to say Proto Buster or Arm Cannon. He's a little harder to beat with the Arm Cannon, but it's still good to get his stage out of the way anyway. You want to watch out with these magnet robots that are flying around up there, because they carry you in the direction of flying just like that. You can move out of it though, you just gotta be careful you don't accidentally fall into a pit. And there's this weird whistle noise, and then this gray and red Mega Man guy shows up. And now he just jumps around and shoots. We've never seen this guy before. Best thing you can do is get behind him and just keep jumping in time with him and shooting him right in the back. And that huge thing just shot a rocket at us right there. Shot a missile. Only one missile from those things can be on the screen at any given time, so take care of the missile shooter first before you take on the missiles itself. Otherwise, another missile is going to pop up as soon as you take care of the one that's already there. Oh, there's these things on the next screen. These little funny looking guys just slowly walk towards you. And if you get too close to this little turbine, it actually just sucks you in. And they're a little more strategically placed a little later on in the stage. And if I were to drop to the left from here, go back up the previous screen, and then jump off the side to the left, I can get those little energy pickups. And game, I don't like these. Why are you doing this to me already? Okay, I gotta wait for that block to show up. Yes, these blocks make a return appearance of death. Well, maybe not of death here. And I need to remember that I need to jump, like, immediately after, just like that. It always pays to watch these blocks. And if I wanted to, I could have not even used that block at all, but I forgot I could do it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Like I said, these little wind turbines are strategically placed. And that one wasn't so hard. It's if you use that bottom one, that second one that pops up right in that last sequence. That's where you're gonna get sucked towards the turbine there, and you're gonna have a bad time. Also, those are spikes. Instant death, just like last time. But just like in Mega Man 2, if you're in the invincibility frame when you touch them, they won't hurt you. And I forgot you have to get back onto this ladder and then go back up and risk getting damaged. Why did I do that? Risk getting damaged by that thing again just to get back to where we were. And now I have to do this all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it is possible if you know what you're doing. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate this noise. It's annoying. Just thought you would like to know. Hopefully I won't have to hear that for a little while. I would say if I heard it again it'd be too soon, but we're gonna hear it eventually again. We're gonna hear it again eventually. And this thing again before we face Magnet Man. Now, I believe if I had the hard knuckle, I could fight this guy pretty quickly. Do more damage to him in less time, but I got the Mega Buster, and it's actually not too hard. And I managed to stick to the side there, and he did one of two things. He either tries to drag you towards him with his little magnetic powers, or he shoots the magnet missiles. And if you can actually be close to him like this, like that, can't believe I'm inventing new words here, it actually works in your favor because, well, you'll be behind him when he goes to the other side. And he will definitely make himself vulnerable. He always does a short hop followed by a much bigger hop. Short, long, and then he does 1 of 2 attacks. Either the attraction or the magnet missiles. If he jumps, you know he's going to shoot the missile. And I'm doing a lot better compared to last time. If I can just keep my distance and be patient just like that, I can get those last 2 shots in on him. Not bad for a first video. And for beating Magnet Man, we get the Magnet Missile, which pretty much works like it did in the boss battle. You shoot it, and when it's pretty much lined up with an enemy, it just goes straight for it. It always goes for a horizontal first, and then it goes up or down when it sees an enemy in its sights. Pretty much like Magnet Man's version of the weapon. And now we have our password A3C5F5. And let's go back to the stage select screen. We've already got 2 stages down, and we're going to take on 2 stages in the next video. I will be taking on 2 Robot Masters per video for this and the next 3 videos. And then after that, I'll probably do 2 stages after that per video. So this will kind of be like Mega Man 2. Anyway, join me next time where I take on 2 more Robot Masters. I've already got Top Spin and Magnet Missile, so I could go for Shadow Man next. I could go for Hard Man. Now that I think about it, I can't even remember what Magnet Man's weakness was. And now I'm going to have to go have future me mention what it was at that point when I fought Magnet Man. Oh well. Anyway, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!